Hello Sagittarius, Johnny Alchemy here. Thank you again for joining me on my channel. This is going to be your end of March tarot card reading for March 2024. As always, this is going to be a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also check out your sun, moon, or rising sign reading should you need any additional insights or messages. So let's pull out some cards. Let's see what's going on for you, for all of you wonderful Sagittarians out there. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so let's look toward the past as we always do when we start off. Okay, so first off, we got the Two of Cups. So in the past, this is talking about if there is a relationship of some kind that didn't work out. It could even just be something as little as thinking about love or old love, thinking about exes, anything like that. I think here, because we also have the Nine of Swords. So I think here this is really telling me, in the past, it may seems like for some of you, maybe you really had a moment where you were thinking about like either if there was a recent breakup, if there was an old love of some kind, that maybe it was starting to haunt you a little bit. That's really what I feel there in terms of that. It's like saying, that maybe you missed them, maybe you wanted to be with them of some kind, but ultimately, you also have the Eight of Wands reversed. So it's telling me, that I know that in your mind you may feel like, that you wanted them or that you missed them, but your actions knew that it's not worth going after. It's not worth investing or using your energy toward them. If anything, in the reverse, it's saying you're using it for you, you're reserving it for yourself. So here, I think if there isn't love or any type of breakup or anything in your life from the past that you may have been thinking about, this could have been any emotional decision. Anything that you could have been very emotionally invested in, So this is telling me, whatever this is, that there was some type of emotional investment, and it could have caused some pain, it could have caused some hurt. Maybe you wanted to open up those wounds and try and face some of those things from the past, and you wanted to try and let them go, and sometimes it is a painful process. I think with that Eight of Wands, I think that's what it's telling me. You were willing to really just use that energy to let it go. It could have been feeling like restless. It could have been feeling overwhelming. It could have been just feeling sad. Absolutely. But I think here it's like you were trying to find peace and balance from it. So what lesson do we have, or what was the main theme for that? Well, trust. Leo got this too in terms of the past as well. So this is telling me, that I think here it's like saying, the universe is saying, trust that it's over, trust that I have you. Those are the two messages that popped in my mind just right now. It's saying, trust that things have to end for a reason. We have to let people or situations go despite how strongly we may feel. But trust that it's not all over. Trust that this isn't the end of the world or the end of your world. And trust that there is something better, that there's more for you out there, and the universe is willing to show you it, but it's on our part to trust it as well. So let's move on from the past into the present right here. So definitely it's really telling me, Six of Swords reversed and Five of Wands. This is really telling me that you're moving on from something. The Six of Swords was right underneath that Two of Cups. So it's telling me you're like really trying to move on from some type of painful, emotionally painful situation that you were invested in. Could have been a lover, could have been just something you were very passionate about, something that you loved in general that you had to let go, or, anything like that. And here, the Five of Wands, this is in the center of your reading. So this is telling me, that this is the main energy right here. It feels like there's some frustration or there's some type of conflict of some kind that you may be feeling from it as you are going through this transitional process. If it is love, I totally understand. It's not easy to move on and to let go when the hearts are involved. But if you're just emotionally involved in anything that you feel important in, this is the same exact thing. So really, I feel like for some of you, there is some type of transition. You're moving on from something and you're trying to figure it out little by little. And we also have the Ace of Cups here reversed. I mean, again, this is telling me like you're emptying your cup of something, of some type of emotion. Like you don't, like you're, like I feel like if it is love or exes or anything like that, it's like you are removing those feelings because maybe they've become toxic. Maybe they've become painful, because this comes underneath that Nine of Swords. You know, this is telling me like you're getting rid of like the mental and emotional anguish of some kind. Like you're letting it go. You know, you don't want it anymore and you're trying to release yourself from it, you know? So in terms of the present, let's see what else we got, you know? It feels like there is a big transitional process for some of you Sages, and it feels like it could be a little frustrating, but I could tell you don't want to deal with it anymore. Absolutely, you don't want those emotions. Clarity, yeah. So here, I think it's here. I think this present moment, the main lesson or the main wisdom here is just trying to find clarity throughout all of it, trying to find answers from anything that you maybe not get an answer from. Maybe you will never get an answer from this person or situation. You know, sometimes circumstances happen and they just happen like that. So I think here with clarity, I think here is like you want to release your mind. That Nine of Swords, you want to release your mind of something that's been on there, that's really digging in deep, you know, and causing you some pain. So I think here with the clarity part, definitely, I think here it's working toward your clarity, working toward a clear solution in terms of moving on, and also just mental peace once more. So let's move on from the present into the future, or just big themes to think about. Yeah, first of all, Death card, reversed. Yeah, you're moving on. This is the transition card. You're willing to let go of something. You want to let go and let something die, whether it be a situation, person, whatever. You know, you're over it. You want to move on from it. You want to let it go, you know. You want to just be at peace as well, you know, as death does as well. You know, we lose something, but it also provides a certain peace to rest in peace, if you will. So the Death card, I mean, if this person could even suggest this person could be a Scorpio, you know, or even a Taurus. We also have the Hierophant right here. So with the Hierophant card as well, I mean, it's almost saying like, you know, like you don't want anyone else's opinions. You don't want anyone else's feedback on how to move on from something. It's like you really want to deal with it alone. You want to deal with it in your own way. Whether it be whatever, letting out that frustration, yelling, you know, crying, or it doesn't matter, you know, you don't, like, it's like, I feel like it's saying like, you know, like people don't understand exactly what you're going through and only you can release yourself from it. Only you know how to heal from it because, you know, you are your own person, you're your own individual, you know yourself best. So here with this Hierophant card, I think it's saying, you know, in terms of moving on and letting something go from your past, this is really a personal you journey. You know, this is just about you and how you wish to deal with it, how you wish to handle it. You know what's best for you. We also have the Eight of Pentacles as well. So this is telling me, you know, that whatever it is that you've been working toward, you know, like it's like saying like you're working toward mastery of yourself. I think here this is more like the lesson of this whole experience. It's like saying like, you know, this is the card of self-mastery. You're learning how to master how to deal with difficult emotions, difficult situations. You know, it's not easy at all. It's like tedious and repetitive, just as this card is seen, as you can see with this in the imagery, but at the same time, it's for a purpose. You know, it's to build your stability, build character, build new skill sets, etc. And granted, those things might not be that important to you at this moment versus whoever resonates with this, but in the future it will. You know, it'll get you ready for the next opportunity for love, for something else you want to emotionally invest yourself in. That could be a job, a business, your home, your family, friends, doesn't matter, you know. But here I think there is something here. It's saying, you know, like the universe is even carving even more detail into you, you know, into you know, who you are and who you are really. That's it, you know. So let's pull out some cards here. Let's see what we got for the future or big themes to think about. What is the lesson? What is lesson for Sag? What do we see here? Awareness. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, all of this. I mean, it's meant to heighten your awareness, to open up your awareness even more. You know, to yourself, to life, to your situations or circumstances, whatever it is. It's saying, you know, that this is here to increase your awareness. It's here to open up your third eye, to make you more more aware of just people or situations or just life in general. You know, that's really what I feel. It's not even just about, you know, how to guide through difficult situations. I really think it's saying, you know, that the universe is teaching you like a life lesson of some kind. It seems like it's big, you know, that is something where it's like very broad in a certain sense. So it's not just, I think like it's based in a specific person or situation, but ultimately it's going to broaden your perspective on life, I feel. So now these next 3 cards are going to be shadow work cards. These are going to be energies you are releasing from your system and you are letting go. Yep. Knight of Cups. Yep. Right next to that 2 of Cups reversed. Could be a relationship. Could be something. 9 of Wands. Yep. 9 of Wands. Definitely. And you can't make this up. 2 of Cups again. Yep. Synchronicity right here. So, first of all, Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're releasing this could represent someone in your life that you maybe were fond of, or your knight in shining armor, or someone you had a romance with of some kind, you know. Or even this is just saying, even you're releasing yourself from the idea or the fantasy of love, you know, to that extreme of the past even. Because this is in the same row as the past, right next to that 2 of Cups, as I said. So it's like you're releasing yourself from a person or a situation where it brings back all those feelings of just like fantasy and romance, which sometimes are illusion. Sometimes they are there, you know, to remind us of the past and all these great times. But as the universe said, with trust that things ended for a reason, you know? So it's like breaking the illusion, breaking the fantasy, and releasing yourself from the past if there is anyone you're emotionally tied to. We also have the 9 of Wands. So this is really telling me, you know, that you are releasing any type of hurt, you know. This is saying, you know, like you're going to be moving on from a place of just survival. You know, the 9 of Wands is protective over themselves. They don't want to be hurt. They're not willing to take any more. So I think here it's saying, you know, that you are going to have your time of healing, your time of self-reflection as well. But ultimately, it's like your cocoon where you're going to transform and become healed. You're going to become the wounded warrior to the warrior. We also have the 2 of Cups here. So yes, love. 2 of Cups synchronicity. 2 of Cups. So yeah, if there is something with love or any type of situation you were emotionally tied to, this is saying you are going to be releasing yourself from that situation or that person, like that Knight of Cups, as I said. So let's pull out 3 more cards. These are going to be blessings coming to you from the universe. What do we have here for our Sagittarians? What blessings do we got? Oh, okay, there's one. Did another one fall? No. Yes, it did. Okay. Thought I felt you. Okay. So we got the Queen of Wands. We got the Queen of Pentacles. So lots of feminine energy. Oh, I felt you. You definitely didn't want to. Yeah, and the Chariot. Okay. So definitely. Lots of nurturing energy with all the queens, so let's get into it. Queen of Wands, you're going to be reborn. Your sun, your light is shining. You know, just like the Death card, when you see the sun coming up in the horizon from the dark times, there's always a new day dawning, and this new day is dawning for you as well. The universe is saying, keep going through it. There is a transition period. You're going to be releasing and letting go of a lot of things, but ultimately it's going to help bring you back to your light, your self-esteem, your self-confidence. You're going to find out new things about yourself to be proud and to feel confident from those challenging moments. So I think here with that Queen of Wands, yes, you're going to be brought back into a place of power, happiness, esteem, etc. Queen of Pentacles also, you're going to be brought back into a place of balance as well. You know, I think here, as I said, with that 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, the Six of Swords reversed. You know, there's a certain transition here where things could really feel out of whack or very extreme right now for some of you, whoever resonates with this. So, as I said, you know, the Queen of Pentacles is all about being stable, being secure, being at peace and balance with everything around her. So I think here, just like that Queen of Wands, you're going to be brought into this energy as well. You're going to find your balance once more. And also we have the Chariot. This is really just telling me you're moving on. You're moving forward. You're not going to let the past stop you. You're not going to be looking toward the past for anything. Your vision and your focus is going to be toward your future. So I think as you go through this transition period of whatever it is you want to let go, or you feel like you have to let go, you're going to let it go. And ultimately, you're going to find a new purpose. You're going to find a new focus where it's going to move you forward with enthusiasm and motivation. So let's pull out 3 more cards in terms of, what do we got here? In terms of just some messages for our Sagittarians. What do we have about this reading? What is it trying to tell us? I love getting that card. I think I forgot who got it last time too. It's a great card. Yes. Oh, yeah. What else? Last one. Oh, you wanted to jump, felt you. Oh, okay. Well, first of all, let me get this one, because as I said, let your light shine. What did I say with that Queen of Wands and the Death card? There's a new day dawning for you. Your light is coming. If there is a transition period where things feel dark or out of balance or extreme right now, you're going to find your light. Your light is going to shine. You are going to shine just like that Queen of Wands. So let your light shine. Create space. Yeah. As I said, if you're letting go of a person or situation, it's like saying you're cutting ties from the past now. You're creating space in your life where the illusion of the past is seeping into your present moment. You're not going to allow that anymore because it's taking up too much space where you may be spending too much time or energy and not in your present. So this is telling me, as I said, the universe is going to move you forward into a place of power, nurture, balance, focus toward a new goal. So understand that is the purpose of all of this. You know, it's made to create space for you so that you can have more opportunity to allow better things in your life, different things in your life, more experience in your life of some kind. And finally, I love this card. Nothing has gone wrong. Nothing's gone wrong. I mean, with this, if this does resonate with anyone, if you are going through a difficult transition, I mean, I forgot who had this in another reading, one of the other signs did, but it's saying, you know, like, this is not happening to you, this is happening for you. It may be difficult, but the universe has something planned for you by going through this experience. I mean, as I said, that awareness card, that clarity card, I mean, this is telling me, you know, like the universe is going to open you up to a bigger perspective, a bigger understanding of some kind, whatever it is. But here it's really saying, you know, that nothing has gone wrong and there is a reason for all this. It is not just chaos. There is some type of order in this chaos and you have to trust it. Forgot this card was even here. The universe is saying, trust me. There is something here going on which you will have a better understanding once you go through this transition. So definitely, I think for you Sagittarians out there, I think you're going through something here that is ultimately going to help you, something here that is going to benefit you in a much bigger way than you think is possible, to be very honest. I think you're going to be letting go of a lot of things from your past to create more space and more openness to receive better things that the universe has coming to you. So this is kind of what I see for you. I hope this reading did resonate with you. Don't forget to hit that like button if it did. Leave me a comment if you wish. And do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Big thank you to any new or returning subscribers or viewers. You're very much helping me by watching these videos right now. And I very much appreciate you. So thank you again. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.